As I mentioned in the previous sessions when we meditate, it is really helpful to try to retain within ourselves during the entire day the peaceful condition we have gained. A deep meditative state can be the foundation for effective communication. This is what can give us the inner centeredness and open-hearted way of being that supports us to relate harmoniously with others and with ourselves also. Communication is actually an energy exchange. Imagine if you are not communicating with words, like toads, or like snakes, or like flowers, or like trees and bees. How would you communicate? It's actually an energy exchange, a tuning of vibrations. Every interaction is simultaneous flow and interchange between systems. But it's not like a table tennis match or taking turns and ping pong and back and forth. It's more like dancing or creating music together. You will have seen when musicians perform and the flute, the violin, the tabla, all they weave together like a conversation, perfectly in tune to each other, leading or following. What happens if one of the instruments is not in tune? It becomes painful to listen. Same thing is with communication. Because every communication is subtly shaped by who we are with at the time. For example, we don't communicate in the same way with our neighborhood as we do with, say, our child. A joke we share with a work colleague may not go down so well with our elderly parents. We speak differently with our spouse from how we might speak with our boss. Unless, of course, your spouse is your boss. That situation has its own unique challenges. Today, I want to speak about the importance of listening. I've often said that we hear in one ear and goes out from the other ear. Whereas when we listen with our heart, it sinks in. Through heartfulness meditation supported by pranayama, we tune into the heart's radar, and then we are more able to hear this music I was earlier referring to that is flowing within me and between myself and others. We develop sensitivity to what is alive, to energies, to vibrations, to what is moving in each moment and what it is that might be struggling to emerge behind those mere spoken words. We are able to perceive the emotions behind those words. Learning to listen means focusing on what people mean and what they might be feeling that is unspoken. Not just on what they actually say. We know that facial expressions, eyes, the whole body, the hands, they do speak too. So, can we become sensitive to this language also? It requires our mind to be quiet so that we can make space for the other. Give some room for what they want to share. We need to become empty, silent within, to let go of our agendas, of our judgmental thoughts and our prejudices. Listening without any prejudice and expectations makes us empty. It is this emptiness that creates the real magic. One becomes the witness. This is the power of presence in action. Inside we are silent, but our heart is open. Silence connects us with our deeper self. So we can see how regular silent meditation, cultivating this inner peacefulness, is such a powerful tool to help us to listen to ourselves and to others. Although we have all probably heard a hundred of times about the vital importance of listening to others before we respond, it's amazing how much work there is still to be done to make this as a habit, conscious habit.